Good morning. I hope it's well enough lit for you to see. Yeah. Okay, so I want to know. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. This is Reverend Dr. Harris with The Angels Network and TashaStouch.com. So, all you other sites out there making money off of my videos, my PayPal email address is TashaSpeaks@gmail.com. Yeah, I don't know why you're selling my videos, but if you're selling them, I should get a portion of that, don't you think? Yeah. Yeah, there's several places out there getting our videos off of YouTube, putting up their PayPal, and selling them. So, it's only fair that you should share that since I'm taking the time to make videos, teaching, learning, growing, acting crazy, you know? So, are you walking your talk, or are you talking someone else's walk? You know? So, one of my babies, I have about 15 now. Sorry, Sirius just gave me a thought. There was three of you. I think it was Troy, Devin, and Monica. Okay? That had a particular question, and I think an experience I recently had will cover all three of your questions. Okay? Gotta check myself. Am I down? Yeah, I'm down. You know, when people, actually, I think it was you, John, yesterday asking me about, the other boys and girls making fun of you because you're a mental person and their gifts can be shown and your gifts can't be just shown on your person. I mean, that guy runs track. That girl is a great mathematician. You're shy and withdrawn. However, you use your spiritual gift, So my answer to you four would be, when a person is talking out the side of their neck, you can see that. When a person that doesn't even know you, I mean, when you know somebody for a month, maybe a month and a half, wants to say to you, well, I'm this, and I'm that, and I'm this, and I'm that, and I do this, and I do that. No, what we can see generally is how people judge you. And I put it that way because when you watch 2 of my videos and you want to tell me how you think I am, do you really think I'm going to put any value or much value into anything you say? I have about, I don't know, last count it was over 3,000. I have 5 YouTube channels. I have 5 websites, 3 blogs, 3 newsletters, now about 12 kids that I try to assist in life, 3 companies, and social media. And I say that because you that I'm going to give this video to, in addition to my kids, the reason for me making this video, not because of you, I'm using this because you are a great example You know, generally when people spout on and on and on about the things that they do, quite often, I would be willing to go so far as to say, in my 53 years of living, 90%. You know, when I do this and I'm this and I'm this and I'm this and I do this and I do this, are wishing. Not saying that you haven't done those things, but why do you need to go on and on and on in every conversation endlessly about the things you have, the things you did, the things you're gonna do? What are you doing now? Tell me about that. What are you doing right now? You know? You get on me about being mean. You don't know me. You have no clue who I am. But yet you're a reader and you're this and you're that. Well, if you were all those things, which sincerely, and I don't doubt that a lot of time you are, okay? It's possible to be a thing for 30 seconds and then not. However, when you rarely give the other person a chance to talk in a 5-hour conversation, maybe I talk for about an hour. In all conversations, you don't know them. You don't get to know them. You're just going on and on and on about, I'm going to have this, and I'm going to have, I'm going to. Well, that's the same as coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know? I need help. I need this. I need that. Well, you know, everything starts from within. You know, why aren't you doing it for yourself? You're well-versed. Read the dummies for computer, a dummies for YouTube, a dummies for building a website, and get it done. So, you know, don't preach to others what they should do, and you're not doing that yourself. You know, I would highly doubt that, you know, the Holleran brothers, you should know who they are. Or, you know, Tavis, or Troy, or I had to throw my brother in there. You know, Oprah, Iyanla, Maya. I doubt all of them go around shitting on people and then not walk their own talk. You know, that's the first thing. That's pretty much the first lesson I learned from Grandma. You know, when you see others going on and on and on and on and on about themselves, they're really saying, I haven't done it, but I'm gonna. Well, who wants to hear I'm gonna? I want to hear I'm working on this, this, and this, and this. You know, and if you're talking about it, it's only polite to ask. You know, since you. Okay. To let the other person have a chance to talk. You know, you take a breath. You wait for a reply. You go on talking when that person takes a breath. You know, everybody don't put their business out there and say, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing this. And, you know, me and my mom did have a church. That was one of the first questions you asked me. I don't know what relevance that is. A church doesn't mean anything. You know, you have followers. You know, I have 500 subscribers to my email list. I only have like 479 on one of them. You know, so what? That doesn't mean anything. That's like saying, oh, it's a tax deduction. Well, it's not a tax deduction if you don't have the money to buy the object. You know, oh, well, I have, you know, 75,000 subscribers to YouTube, or I have, what do I have? Almost 2,000 friends on my Facebook list. That doesn't say anything. They're there. So what? Are they buying? No. So that's not even a good example to use. I have this, I have this. Well, what are you doing with it? Are you walking your talk? Because I know a lot of, shamans, mediums, uh, spiritualists that talk about walking their talk, but they're not. So I don't talk to them. Why? I want to talk to the, Iyanla Van Zant and the Denise. Oh, she's a black motivational speaker. I can't think of her last name. I want to. Those are the people that I need to be talking to, because you're not even there yet. I know you think you're there, and I'm not declaring that you are not an intelligent being. Of course, you're very intelligent. I learned a lot of things from you in our conversations when you actually answered my question. you know. However, my point in all this is, when you feel you have the right to tell somebody, you should do this, Tasha, you shouldn't do that, Tasha, be that already. Know how to run and operate your own radio show. Build your own websites. Have a business that you started in 1990. No. I started the Angels Network right before Oprah had her Angel Network. That was about 95. Okay? So, and I started Tasha's Touch 2005. 2006. So I know what I'm talking about. I came from that. I had a glorious Capricorn mother who taught me, spirit and business, because we are physical, so it is a business, has to balance. Everything must balance. You don't just talk out the side of your neck and shit on people that you don't even know. Oh yeah, Tasha, I saw, 2 of your videos. You were so funny. I am funny. I know I am hell funny. I am, and I know you're not, don't write to me about that. I know about this. I know that you are being complimentary. However, sometimes you're also being snide and rude, because it feels as if you think you know me, and you don't. Out of all of our conversations, I might have talked, maybe, our shortest conversation was, I think, 3.5 hours. No. Okay, yeah. So that half hour I spoke. The other 3 hours you spoke on all the things you're going to do. Okay? Now, I'm not saying it's not good to have goals and a dream. Do you know the difference between a goal and a dream? I'll wait. I'm sure you read about it in one of those books. A goal has a time limit. You see, so, any spiritualist that has a business, because it is, you give readings, you have clients, that's a business. It doesn't matter, it doesn't really matter what you choose to call it. The outside world calls that a business, and it doesn't matter if you're only asking for donation or you're not asking for any money. Another topic I'm about to bring up. It's still a business. Boo Boo Kitty would consider you a business owner. So therefore we must conduct ourselves as such, right? Even with no teeth and bad hair days and no eyebrows. But my business is running. It's yours? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. It has been since 1995. This isn't new to me. So just because, Boo Boo told you, oh no, you don't have to do that, you don't have to do this, well, that's fine. I'm not here to negate that. If that works for them, let that work for them. Just like your spirit guides. Your spirit guides tell you what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Don't shit on me. And then, if you will recall, in all of our past conversations, never once did I ever shit on you. I don't live your life, just like you don't live mine. So don't tell me how to live and what to do, and don't be so mean, and don't be this, and don't be that. You sound ignorant. After all them books you've read and all the movies you collected, you sound ignorant when you do that to people. You sound untrustworthy, really. So, I am how I am for a reason. Not that you don't even need to know what the reason is. I know my reason. And I'm not mean to everybody, just you, because you act ignorant. You don't walk your talk, from what I've seen, because I can't see anything. And the reason why I say it like that, just listen, is because you Google TashaSpeaks@gmail.com and see how many pages come up in Google, or any other search engine, because I check all the search engines, my name, my company, my work phone number, I check me out to see where I am in the cyber world, as they call it. I think that's the real world. And outside the cyber world, I know exactly where I stand. You can go to any Better Business Bureau, 5 Chamber of Commerce, not just one. You don't just, and for those of you boys and girls that are starting your business, I'm very proud of you, by the way. You don't just go to one Chamber of Commerce and sign up. You go to all the Chamber of Commerce and sign up around you. Okay? And then you go to those meetings an hour a week, every week at each Chamber of Commerce to send out your business card. Leave a little, gift. So when I go, I make these with my card and a free pair of earrings in it. And I ask, who is the secretary? Who put this event together? And, he or she will say, I did. And I say, good, here, this is for you. Thank you for doing all this hard work. That's good business. That's marketing. Okay? So I appreciate you. I'm not making this video to down anybody. I'm making this video so my babies, the 12 younger ones that I call my babies, will understand, and I can answer their question that we recently had in class. See, I'm teaching class all the time, every week. Angels, Teachers, and Guides is going right now. And then me and the babies have a business and ethics class, and it is unethical for any human, I feel, to tell another human what they should be doing, how to change their person, when they themselves, what is that saying in the Bible? I know you read the Bible a lot, right? Yeah, about the thorn in the eye? Yeah. Well, I plucked my thorn out years ago. When are you going to remove your telephone pole? I love you and I value the information you give me. However, that doesn't give you the right to tell me how to live life. Tell me I should change. Don't be this, don't be that. Well, why don't you just turn white? There you go, I'll wait. Oh, you're still brown. Oh, stupid of me. I thought you were going to turn white just because I told you to. No, you get the point. And again, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't have much chance to talk when you're talking, so I decided I should answer my kids' questions and make this video all at the same time, so we all can learn. Don't should on me, like Iyama says. Don't should on me. I'm not here for you. I don't give a fuck about your opinion of me. I give a fuck about God's opinion of me, and according to me and God, I'm doing the right thing when I should and how I should. Because you know what? We're both in the same business. You say you do readings. I don't know. And when a person, this goes for jewelry, this goes for life coaching, this goes for taking care of the babies, helping raise somebody else's babies because they picked a lifetime where their parents were abusive or alcoholic or whatever. This goes for a lot of aspects, If I'm saying I want to be like Iyama, I'm not going to sit here talking about it. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting my marketing done. I don't know how to build a Twitter, so YouTube, how do you make a Twitter account? Okay, and then I tend to go with the person that has the most visual effects because that's how I learn, by seeing. I don't necessarily learn, and comprehend well by reading things. I want to see it. I'm a color visual person. Okay? So now that I know, then I can should on you. You know? Just hearing how other people do their thing is not worthy of me changing how I do mine. I do mine how God tells me, my spirit guides, my ancestors tell me to do it. Not how you, someone who's never done it and has probably never thought of doing it, because you're waiting for somebody else to do it for you, isn't getting the job done. Gonna isn't getting the job done. You know? And yes, as you will see in a lot of my videos, oh, you've only seen 2. Well, when you watch the other 4,379 on 5 of my YouTube channels, you will see that in mostly all my videos, I tell you, if this is a freebie, don't ask me to mail it right away. I don't always have a $2 stamp. And you didn't offer $2 for postage, so, because then I print it. I'll just print it, you know. But we live in a physical world, which means, again, balance. Everything must stay in balance, okay? So don't should on me and tell me you should give their stuff, you know, right away. No, I shouldn't. If they want to send a stamp, I'll send their stuff. If they don't want to send a stamp, I mail all my customers things who pay for priority first, immediately, right now. I print out a label, I walk it to the mailbox. Tell USPS, come pick it up. Okay? So that's good. You have your one product that you sell. I sell a few thousand products that you don't even know about yet because you haven't even probably taken the time to Google me or go to any of my 5 websites. You just go on what you think you see Tasha is or isn't. Oh, she didn't comb her hair. You're so funny. Yeah, I'm funny. But you know what? 2,000 kids watched that video. Maybe 25 of them wrote me about most of my sex videos, spiritualism videos. They didn't think it was funny. They took it serious, the message. They didn't see my big, huge bug eyes. And all that doesn't matter anyway, because I know I'm cute as hell. And I know you love me. I know you do. I know you love me. Just like I love you. And I value you for teaching me things that I didn't know about the world, because it's now time to learn about it. But you know, just like and if you don't know who the Holleran brothers are, they're the first black brothers to own a bank in Harlem, 10 years ago. So I want to say 1970. Will they be wrong? You don't need to tell me. I don't care. That's not my point. My point is, walk your talk. Kids, walk your talk. Otherwise, human beings that are being human will think you're full of shit because you're sitting on your hands saying, help me, help me, help me. I need help. You need help with what? You're a grown person now. Get organized. You start one thing at a time. If you have to put that on vacation until you get this done, so be it. But you never change the budget and you never change the calendar, ever. Go outside. Thank you. You know? And you don't listen to people who don't have what they say they're gonna have. Did you know, we're not airing this until Monday. One corporation is being started with a group of women, and another corporation, one is a non-profit and one is for-profit. I'm starting, and you're going to find out about both of those in 2 days. In 2 days, you're going to see me walking my talk, okay? So I know you that has only seen a few of my videos, just take something and run with it. Boys and girls, don't do that. You look stupid. You know. Now, if I didn't have my spiritual gifts and using them, my physical side would just say, he's a dumbass and he's full of shit. And I would just leave him alone. Okay? However, I realize that would be me cutting off my nose to spite my face, and I take pride in not doing that either. So you should realize that just because people don't say things, I mean, I don't need to prove myself to you. You aren't anybody, really. And that's not a put down. That's, you can't help yourself, so how are you helping me? Okay, you did school me on the Moors and stuff like that yesterday. I love that. I love that. I love to hear you talk about things that I don't know about. I don't need to hear, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that, I have this, I have that. Nobody needs to hear that, and that's what you consume your whole conversations with. And people, since you feel so free to tell me about myself, people get really turned off by that. And I'm sure you could be helping more people if you didn't say things like that, And if you were to watch, probably about 172 of my videos, you would hear me say in all those videos, I will never say I'm too busy, because I know people that say, I'm too busy, I don't have time, I need help, I need this, really don't, and they really aren't. They want to be. They're wannabe. And that's well and good. That's well and good. It's good to have a dream. I have goals, And I got to tell you, I really, just like myself, I really love hearing you talk on a subject, not yourself. Okay? I love hearing you talk about the Israelites, the Moors, this guy that you told me about yesterday. Oh, dang it. The guy you told me about yesterday, who talks on relationships, And yes, I understand we all could, Tariq Nasheed. I'm watching his videos all day today as I, get my, get my calendar together for next month. I like him. I like you. He's really a fascinating man, just like yourself. However, again, if you're going to go around shooting on folks, expect that. So you should consider talking a little bit less about I'm gonna, and just talk about what you know. Just talk. We don't need to hear the churches and the this and the that and the women that are helping. We don't need to hear that. We need to hear this is what I'm doing right now. And share that. You don't have to say names. You'll see in my videos I never say names. That's rude and disrespectful. Just like it's rude and disrespectful of you to shit on me and tell me, don't be so mean, and appreciate people. You don't know me. You're not a customer of mine. You have no idea. Every time I send something, well, on my websites I say give me 2 days, but that's because I bless most things. I say that from my brother Troy. A wink, wink. I bless it Monday, and then I put it in the mail the next day, Or I bless it right now, and then tomorrow morning. Usually I put it in the mailbox. But when you do that, you just make yourself look really dumb. I mean, to go on and 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 on about that one thing you did, sold, are selling, makes you look like an unreliable, untrustworthy person. And I'm not trying to be heartless by saying that. I'm trying to be real with you, like I think you were trying to be real with me yesterday in telling me I'm rude and you need to tone it down. And no, I am what I am when God tells me to be that with that one person. I'm that way because it feels like you're very disrespectful in a lot of ways. You don't even know me. How are you going to tell me what to do and how to do it? And you're not even doing that yourself. Now, I understand that doesn't work for all categories, okay? Like, oh, okay, so this is the example that I was going to